right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Chino the P, a Chicano rapper out of South Central LA. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what hood he from, but he from the South LA area. Now look, recently he got in a high speed chase with the popo with the police. Uh, I guess he carjacked somebody, took their whip, and led the police on the pursuit. The homie got busted, got arrested, and is now behind bars. We got the clip. It's 5 minutes and 34 seconds. We gonna watch it right now. Those that don't know, the homie got some fire music, bro. I was bumping his music without knowing that it was him. All right. So big shout out to Chino the P. We did try to work in the past. He hit me up, I hit him up, and it's just never happened. But shout out to him. Hopefully, he can make it out of this, this little hiccup or obstacle in life. But before we get into this video, today is Tuesday, the 7th of January. We got Boo Boo in the building. If you don't know who Boo Boo is, he is part of the American Cholo podcast. He is the co-host over there. He's gonna pull up today at 7 p.m. We're gonna have a dope podcast. We're gonna have Droops, Opina, Blue Devil, and Boo Boo in the building, and I'm sure the surrounding cast will also be in the building, such as not limited to G the Barber, Big Blacks, and all the homies that pull up. Right, salute to them. Now check this out. If you guys are not following us on Instagram, go to the Instagram at TheHaterWorld. Also hit up the Instagram HaterWorld Media. Also hit up the TikTok, the Facebook, the Twitch, Rumble, X, all that. Right. We're gaining momentum on all platforms, especially right now. I just uploaded a video with the Tamale lady on Instagram is going up. Now look, we dropped the podcast yesterday. Not yesterday, on Sunday. All right, it was the young homie Burner the Loke. All right, Burner the Loke. If you guys have not seen it, go check it out. All right, I'm gonna clip it up and put it up tomorrow. All right, here's the video. Give me 1 second. This machine is loud, and I'll come right back. All right, my bad. I'm right next to the fridge, so the fridge be cycling, and it's pretty loud. All right, look. Let's press play on this video, bro. I don't know how much we can press pause, because I don't know what I can say about this. But let's just go ahead and watch the clip together, and if something pops up, then I'll press play. All right. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and give you the clip. Let's go.
Definitely, and this is the thing. We watch these pursuits. I'm blessed to be able to call some of these pursuits, and I'm never judging any of the decisions anybody is making. Those officers, they are in a higher, they get paid to make those tough calls. Because there is nobody behind them, but now there's no lights and sirens. There's no way that anybody in the public has any idea that this person is driving recklessly near them, around them, or could possibly be running through an intersection. When we're on the freeways, it's a little bit different. It's a little kind of wide open, and higher speeds, well, everybody kind of speeds a little bit, but this guy's going 100 miles an hour right now on the northbound 170 freeway. And what's he running from? That's kind of the big thing. He's not really running from any officers on the ground. I'm pretty sure he's aware that the LAPD helicopter is above him. That helicopter very low, and basically kind of just telling him, hey, we got eyes on you. But are they going to let this guy go? That's the other side of it. What we're hearing was this is an armed carjacking suspect. So this person basically took that vehicle from somebody with force, with some sort of weapon. So that is a very dangerous person behind the wheel. Right now, though, we're blessed with light traffic today. It is definitely Friday light, and also the end of a holiday, but right now,
Carjacking, bro. I have a homie that did my chest piece tattoo 25 years ago. No. Yeah. 2001, 2002. So 23 years ago. And that fool got busted for a carjacking. And he still ain't got out. That fool got busted for a carjacking, bro. And still has not got out of jail. I wouldn't recognize him today, fool. If this fool came out of jail today and I seen him face to face, I wouldn't recognize him, dog. That fool. I always say for the homies that go to prison, for a long time, fool, like years, decades. I always say, fool, those fools are lost, or no, those fools are trapped in time, homie. Them fools are trapped in time, right? They will never understand, fool. How things are now. Yeah, of course they can adapt to it when they come home, but all the time they lost, them fools are still trapped, bro, in whatever era they went to prison in. This homie went to prison in 2002. Bro, you know how many chapters of my life I've had since 2002? And this fool's still stuck on that chapter, dog. You know, that fool is trapped in time until he gets out. So I wouldn't recognize him, dog, if I seen him today. So carjacking is not a damn, dog. What a fucked up decision this fool did. Carjacking, fool, will get you at least 10 years minimum, at least. Why would you need to carjack somebody though, homie? Like, I get it, fool. Like, I look it. Let's press play. I'll give it to you right now.
100 miles an hour northbound on the 170 using all lanes of the freeway, and it looks like we might be getting back off of the freeway. And this is what is so dangerous about all of this is he's getting so close to other vehicles. Nobody knows that this car is coming up behind them at that high rate of speed, and then of course those blind turns and running red lights, it just compounds the whole dangerous situation.
What's weird is also, Stu, in the back seat, you see something flying out of the window, like a black fabric waving out there. But clearly this is something we're going to be following for you. And as you see the car making a stop there behind those trucks. But it is 9 o'clock this morning on this Friday. I'm Sandra Endo with Aroxia here. And we are following the police pursuit of a carjacking suspect in
9 in the morning, bro. That means the homie's been up for a few days. He's faded or coming down. He's been probably on a 3-4 day little party thing. You know, not to say that he's like tweaked out or anything, but sometimes, bro, you can be just partying, fool, like drinking, blazing. No, you can't, fool, because you don't really be bendering like that off of Yesca or even alcohol. Unless you got the perico for the alcohol, you know, he might be on a sick fucking, you know, but again, bro, carjacking, listen, when you carjack somebody, fool, it's not because you want the car to keep. It's because you want to get from point A to point B, right? You're telling me that Chino the P couldn't make a phone call to get somewhere? Like, he couldn't call one of the homies and be like, hey, fool, come get me. I need you to pull up. I need a ride. You're telling me that he couldn't call anybody, fool. It doesn't matter, like, anybody for a ride. I'm sure he could have. Now, I understand, bro, listen, he a young homie, so he outside causing desmadre, right? He a young homie, he outside, he doing what he do. Le vale madre la vida, way. He don't care about life. Those that been outside, we've all been in them shoes, bro. We've all done stupid things that now we look at it as older men and we're like, damn, what the fuck was I thinking? So I don't be judging nobody, bro. I don't be judging the homie Chino the P. I don't be judging homies that are out there knocking shit down. I don't be judging nobody because they're probably going through their phase. You know, like I said, now as adults, us older ones look at it like, damn, we was crazy as fuck, right? But sometimes, bro, some get away and some don't. Some homies can slip through the crack, some won't. Looks like the homie couldn't slip through the crack. You know, like I said, I don't judge him. He's gonna do what he do. He from a neighborhood, so you know, you for sure can tell he's active. Now people gonna be like, how can you tell he's active from stealing a car? He's outside, my boy. He outside. doing stupid shit. All right? And I guarantee you that if somebody rolls up on him and he has the cuete, he gonna let you have it. So he outside, bro. You know, it's just a sad thing because he's a good music, he's a good rapper, bro. He got good music. Y ahora, güey, lo tiró toda la basura, homie. He threw it all away. For whatever reason, he carjacked somebody. But we don't know though. Maybe he got in the issue with somebody and he laid somebody down and he needed the whip. Allegedly, hopefully not. We don't know. Those are all assumptions. Maybe he just needed to maybe he borrowed somebody's whip and the Jura's putting these charges on him. Who knows? Right? Who knows? But let's continue.
The San Fernando Valley. Thanks for being with us on Good Day LA. But Stu, what is the latest that you're looking at right now?
Well, you know what? I'm with everybody else, and when you see something flapping out of the windows, and after those terrible things that were happening in New Orleans, you worry that possibly that is some sort of banner. It is not. It is not. I would venture to say that is some sort of window covering or something like one of those screens that they put over the windows, maybe for a child, but the window is down and it is just kind of blowing around in the wind or through that vehicle. That driver's still driving very aggressively. You can see some movement in the passenger seat. That's what we saw earlier on.
Hey, at least the homie has his belt, bro. That fool got the belt, homie. So at least the boy got the belt. Let's go.
We had a pretty clean shot of it. A female passenger, the male driver, and there might be somebody in that back seat. You got a lot of tint down there. You've got a lot of, in that thing kind of blocking the window. So we don't know, but I would venture to say it's probably, hopefully, just the two of them. But right now, making our way back onto that 170 freeway, high speeds out here, Sun Valley, and these are the calls that officers have to make. How do we protect the public? How do we keep our officers safe? It is a difficult call for sure. Right now, the helicopter, the LAPD helicopter is following it, but you can see that car making those hard turns, weaving in and out of traffic, and again, topping out, you're getting into the triple digits out here. That's 100 miles an hour plus, and you know, that vehicle, it's a newer car, but again, I don't think it was designed for handling at 100 miles.
Now look, I did see my lighting looks better. My lighting was messed up right now because it went from day. It is, what time is it? 4:20. So it went from day to dark. So my lighting changes. Look, people were like, "Why do you steal a Nissan?" Bro, it don't matter if it's a Nissan or a Benzo or a BMW, dog. You committed a crime, and it don't matter what whip you committed the crime in. You committed a crime. Now look, the homie gonna go up the river for a very long time. Hopefully he could come home, do some dope music, and let the babosadas, rest for a while. But some homies are very hard-headed, bro. You can't get through to them. I'm saddened, bro, because you could tell he don't have a team. Because if he had a team, the team would tell him, "Hey, my boy, don't be fucking around like that. We got you." So he probably got homies, but he don't have a structured team. You know, and sometimes that's what you need, bro. I'll put it to you like this. There's times where people hit me up to do videos, and I hit up the team. And the team be like, "Nah, Blue Devil, don't do that shit. Don't do that. They're trying to get you, fool. Don't, you know." And it feels good, homie. It feels good. Let's continue.
Miles an hour, especially when they're making those hard turns and last-second decision-making. And with all that other traffic nearby, you just don't want to see anybody hurt, even the people inside that vehicle.
Stu, and there you see the police, black and white, the police cruiser right behind that vehicle. But again, just kind of going along with it, trying its best not to agitate that driver. Look at the speed, though, really picking up speed there. Sometimes you see things like this as far as the window's concerned when a window's been blown out or is missing, right? Someone will put fabric or some kind of something. It looks like that's kind of the case. You've been following this longer than we were on, so you tell us, did this fabric in the window situation arise recently, or was this how it was when you picked up the pursuit?
You know what? I saw it the moment we saw the vehicle. It was one of the things that I picked up right away. You could see that kind of flapping in the wind right there. I think that's actually attached, like they put it down and then they closed the door on it. I was afraid that it was some sort of banner or something. Thank goodness it is not. But also, look at this. 110 miles an hour, and we're doing those crazy weaving in and out of traffic. Going to get you.
Hey, those are Florida plates. Those are Florida plates.
A little bit of a wider shot because I just got to be careful what might happen down there if they are involved in some sort of high-speed crash. Passing these other vehicles, you can really get a feel with this wider shot how fast that car is going. Of course, we have the numbers up there on the screen for y'all, but it gives you a better feel when you're seeing this guy basically passing vehicles at freeway speeds. That is, it is pretty dangerous indeed. Right now, though, we're continuing. We made our way.
All right, so look, there's a video where he jumps off the whip. Let me see if I can find the video where he jumps off the whip. All right, there's a part where he jumps off the whip and he takes off running. Oh, it's right here. All right, let me see if I can play this. All right, let me see if I can play this for you guys so we could see the ending of this. All right. Was this it? Oh, yeah, here it is. All right. So, look, let's go ahead and play the ending real quick so we could kill this video. There wasn't too much to talk about on this one. I just wanted to watch it with you guys for the first time. So, make sure you guys comment down below, like the video. And don't forget, 7 p.m., we're going to have Boo Boo in the building, all right? Let's go ahead and watch this. And then right after this, we'll say goodbye and we'll end it. Let's go.
Locate the other two people that were in this gray Nissan, and we're going to turn into the parking lot there. And you saw the LED helicopter directly overhead, certainly giving updates to the ground units here as to where this guy is. And it looks like he's pulling into a parking lot here. And let's see if there's another way out. There's only one way in.
You know he knows that spot.
And out of this parking lot that I can see right now. Okay, doors are open. There's the driver, passenger. Still don't know if anybody else is in the car. Looks to be just the two of them there. The driver.
That fool locked it? Like he checked to see if it was locked? Hey, listen. He knows that spot, bro. When you in a high-speed chase, you usually lead the cops to a spot that you already know so you can jump off and make a run for it. All right? So that spot is very familiar to him.
Driver is the man with the gray hoodie there. We'll definitely keep an eye on where he is heading. There's a woman that's still at the car. Okay, so it looks like we got one other person that is getting out of the car as well.
Damn. That fool left his homie behind? Nah, fool. Spencer way. Listen, people can be like, oh, he's a dirtbag. No way. Everybody should know what we're going to do when we park the car. All right? It's every man for themselves. As soon as we stop, fool, every man for himself, dog. Let's go. I mean, that's the way I look at it. Maybe I'm wrong, but fool, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, come on, fool. Like, once the car stops, listo way. I'm on those way. Like, be ready, homie. Like, be ready, fool. We about to stop right now, my boy. You know, let's get it, dog. No babysitting, homie. No babysitting.
So the driver on his own here, going through the complex. And we'll try and see if we can keep an eye on this guy here. Then there's two other passengers. One that got out from the back, and then that female passenger from the front seat. And they're not right next to the driver here. It looks like they're trying to split up here in this apartment complex. And the helicopter still giving information to the ground units that are starting to that will make their way to this area here in just a couple of minutes.
Get out the way,
or a
fool.
couple of seconds, more likely. So bear with us here. We're just trying to maneuver and try and keep an eye on the people that have ran into this apartment complex. You can see the intersection there on the sky map here. Okay, so here comes officers At least 3, 4 of them on foot here. And they're going to make their way around. They're in the vicinity, and there takes one. Okay, so now they see one of them taking off running here. That is the driver that is trying to make a run through the complex here. Oh, he's making it through the gates, and now he's back out towards the squad cars here, running across the street. We'll be careful here. We don't know if this person is considered armed or is armed.
Hey, bro, I'll tell you this. You get tired of running, fool. One time I did a beer run. I've told this story, but I don't really want to tell it. Listen, I'm going to tell the story later because it includes my homie Snapper, you know, the rapper from SGV. But I'll tell the full story later. I went to go do a beer run, fool, and then after running out the store, my dumbass was so tired, fool, and I was slim, dog, in shape. Thin, but I just wasn't. I didn't have the what do you call that, fool? The like you could be in good shape, fool, but you don't have the stamina, right? Fool, after running up a block, I was done, fool, right? The clerk was chasing me, and then right when I said, "Fuck that, dog, I'm done. I can't run no more. Get me, dog. Take me, fool." I stopped and I turned around. The clerk was gone. I was like, God damn, just my luck. You know, but if I was tired, this homie is tired, dog. I was fit like a motherfucker. Chino the P, a little chunky motherfucker, dog. Let's go. Te vences, way.
We want to make sure we don't see anything that's too sensitive for live television here. But you can see the officers here on foot trying to catch up to the driver here. There's 2 other outstanding suspects as well that were in that apartment complex. Okay, making his way through into another parking lot here.
He's tired. He's tired.
Like, one of those officers might have been
injured. He's tired, fool. He's tired.
Like he might have hit the curb there pretty hard. And there's a back alley here, so it's run into some sort of a service shop here. I don't know if there's a back door, but
he's
they
tired.
could have him pinned in.
Homie's tired, dog. You could tell he was already, ya estuvo, way. Hey, he should have hey, listen, as soon as he pulled up to the apartment complex, he should have left right away, homie. He should have left right away.
Inside.
And what he should have done was when he got to the apartment complex, right? The camera is always going to chase the driver, fool, right? He should have jumped in the back seat, and everybody should have jumped out the back seat. I know it's a lot to think about, and everybody can do the what ifs, like, because we all do them after we've seen it. It's not the same as being there, but maybe, you know, that quick thinking, homie. Quick thinking. Let's go. Come on.
The service center. See multiple officers make their way into this business here, right near Cohasset and Lancashire. And we didn't see that guy make his way out into the alley, so likely able to locate the other 2 people that were in this gray Nissan. And we're hearing at least 1 person in custody at this point.
Se tronaron los otros güeyes, güey. The other fools got away. Lucky motherfuckers. Fucking guy, man. Come on. Are we really watching commercials? Listen. I'm going to just skip through it to see if the other fools got caught, dog. I'm intrigued at this point. Let's see what happened. Man, I need to get that YouTube Red or whatever it's called.
And what we saw was appeared to be maybe another a man or a boy that came out from the back seat with a likely due to the fact that this car was driving basically walk away from the Nissan at some point. There was 1 other person that was in the rear seat.
Wow.
Okay. So at this...
Los tronaron. Oh, you guys ain't even watching it. Oh, my bad. Look, they got busted. Los tronaron, way. Damn, son. I'm telling you. I told the story once, not to make this about me, but validated my boy. I've been sporting this shirt a lot lately. It washes good, and when I wash it and then I wear it, it's the same size. And I like shirts like that. It don't shrink. Salute. Listen, when I got in a high-speed chase, fool, I got ran over. I jumped out the whip. I was faded, fool. I slipped. The cop ran me over. And then when I opened my eyes, that fool had a 12 gauge to my face. And he was like, you fucking move, I'll blow your head off. And my leg was stuck under the tire of the cop car. You know, but I'm glad he ran me over because it made my gun that was in my waist, it made it fly out of my waist and go like 10 feet away from me. So I was able to beat that charge. All right, look, salute to Chino the P. Free Chino until it's backwards, right? Hey, yo, Digger, my boy. Yo, Grave Digger. Grave Digger. Where were you, homie? Where were you? All right. Salute to Grave Digger. Salute to Chino the P. Hopefully the young lady and the young man can get out of jail. You know, don't be carjacking. To all the youngsters watching this, don't be carjacking. Don't do crimes that are unnecessary. Don't do crimes at all. But if you want to do crimes, at least don't commit crimes that are unnecessary. If you could call the Uber, if you call the homie, if you can find a way to get a couple of bucks to figure out how to get home or need a ride, don't be doing stupid ass shit, bro, that you don't need to be doing, homie. Straight up. A lot of times, bro, a motherfucker wants to look fly in front of the bitch. Maybe he wanted to look hard in front of the hyena. Maybe he just wanted an easy lick. Like, hey, fool, let's just fuck the taxi, homie. Let's get this fool. Let's get a ride home. You know, unnecessary shit, fool. If you're going to commit crimes, at least commit crimes, fool, that are necessary, which no crime should be necessary, but at least be smart enough to figure out what you can and can't do so that way you don't go up the river for 10 years plus. And with that being said, salute to everybody. Boo Boo 7 o'clock. You already know I'm Big Devil. And we out.